Om. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatye Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marudatulia Begam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jagannmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kridau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaekamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitananda Rupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Namaha Ambujasyamalako Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Krishna Rakshatu Mam Charachara Guru Krishnam Namasye Sada Krishnenaiva Surakshitohamasakrit Krishnaya Dattam Manaha Krishna Deva Samudbhavo Mama Vibho Krishnasya Dasosmyaham Krishne Bhakti Rachancalastu Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyam Namaha He Krishna Tubhyam Namaha. So last time we left the Gopikas searching for Bhagavan. And finally Bhagavan appeared before them. When they were searching for Bhagavan, they came back where they lost Bhagavan. And they sang beautiful composition in Bhagavatam called Gopika Geetam. And after listening to that, Bhagavan appeared before the Gopikas. When Bhagavan suddenly appeared, they didn't know what to do. Now their activities, what they did is what Bhattadri is telling now in this dasakam 68. Who is chanting today?
Jyoti. Hari Om Swamiji, it's me. I'll be chanting.
Oh, Jyoti, okay.
Tava vilokanat Krishna Gopika Jana Pramada Sankula Krishna Pankajekshana Amrita Dharaya Krishna Sampluta Iva स्तिमिततां ददुः कृष्णा त्वत्पुरोगताः.
He Pankajakshana, O lotus side Lord, Taha Gopika Janaha, those Gopika women, Tot Purogadaha, having gained your presence, Pramata Sankulaha, and becoming overwhelmed with delight. Tava Vilokanas, on having your darshanam, Daduhu Stimitadam, attain a state of trance, motionlessness, Sampluta Iva Amurdadharaya, as though drenched by a downpour of nectar. Now, this is the condition of the Gopikas. Suddenly, they didn't know what to do. Some of them, looking at Bhagavan, they went into a trance of joy. Continuing. Tatanukachana Krishna.
तदनु काचना कृष्णा त्वत्कराम्बुजं सपदि गृह्णति कृष्णा निर्विशङ्कितम् घनपयोधरे कृष्णा सन्निधाय सा पुलकसंवृता कृष्णा तस्तुषीचिरम्.
Tadanu Kachana Sapati Ghrannati. Thereafter, a Gopika suddenly getting hold of Tat Karambujam Narvishankitam, getting hold of your lotus hand without any hesitation. Samvidhaya Nijasya Khanapayodare, and placing it pressed on her heavy chest. Sa Tatyushi Abhud Chiram, stood still for a long time. Pulaka Samvrtaha, her body covered with auriculation. She stood there for a long time, immersed in the joy of your touch, her hair standing on end. Pulaka Samvrtaha. Then the Gopika, she got auriculation, hair standing on end all over her body, with the very touch of, this is called Brahma Samsparsham in Vedanta, the touch of Brahman. This happens when a person realizes the truth. So this is what happened to them physically. Continuing.
तव विभो परा कृष्णा कोमलम्बुजं निजगलान्तरे कृष्णा पर्यवेष्टयत् गलसमुद्गतं कृष्णा प्राणमारुतं प्रतिनिरुन्धती वा आतिहर्षुला.
Krishna. Pratinirundati Krishna. Oh, I see. Ivati Harshada. Okay. Prativirundati Krishna. Ivati Harshula. Alright. That will break the. Hey Vibho. O omniscient Lord. Apara Ati Harshula. Another lady who was extremely happy. Ati Harshula. Paryaveshtayat tava komalam bhujam. She took your hand and held on to it, entwined your tender arm. Paryaveshtayat tava komalam bhujam. Nija galantare, around her own neck, and put Bhagavan hand on her own neck. Pratinirundhati iva, as if to hold back. Pranamarutam Gala Samudgatam, her vital breath emerging from the throat. So she was so excited and she was not even able to breathe properly. And she was afraid her breath will escape. So to prevent that, she put the hand of Bhagavan on her neck, on the shoulders. Continuing.
अपगतत्रपा कृष्णा कापि कामिनी तव मुखाम्बुजात् कृष्णा पूगचर्वितम् प्रतिगृह्य तत् कृष्णा वक्त्रपङ्कजे निदधति गता कृष्णा पूर्णकामताम्.
Tada, then Kapi Kamini, another beautiful beloved one, Apagatatrapa Toya Pratigrihyya. Apagatatrapa, bereft of all shape, making you part with Uga Charvitam Tava Mukhambujad. She took that, the chewed beetle juice from your lotus mouth. So that means what? Bhagavan was eating pan. That is what the idea is. Olden days. Now, don't ask me from where did he get pan and all that in the forest. So he must have carried, that's all. He is Bhagavan, he can get whatever he wants. Nitadati tat vaktra pangaje, and placing it in her own lotus-like mouth. Gata purna kamatam. Attain the state. Purna kama means the one who is fulfilled all her desires. Purna kama. So fulfillment of all desires. So he attained that state of Purna Kamataha, complete satisfaction, complete fulfillment, complete contentment she attained with that simple act of taking the pan from the mouth of Bhagavan and putting it in her mouth. Think about it. This is a fulfillment. Continuing.
विकरुणो वने कृष्णा संविहाय माम् अपगतोऽसि का कृष्णा त्वामिह स्पृशेत् इति सरोषया कृष्णा तावदेकया सजललोचनं कृष्णा वीक्षितो भवान्.
Vikarunaha apagataha asi. And some lady got angry with Bhagavan. You merciless one, you ran away. Samvihaya mam vane, leaving me in the forest. Kas prase tvam iha. Now which one would want to touch you? Idi bhavan vikshitaha abhud. Thus you are frowned at. Tavas saroshaya ekaya, by such an angry one gopika. Salat sajalochanam, sajala lochanam, with the tears in her eyes. Somebody got angry also. Then Bhagavata, they got angry and they start asking questions to Bhagavan. They asked 2-3 questions to him. Bhagavan said, this is not the time to question and answer session. But then they insisted that you have to answer the question. They said, one person, there are some people who love you when you love them. And there are people, it is one-sided love. You keep on loving, but that person never return the favor. And there are people, third category, they have no love, whether you love them or not, they don't have any love. Now, which category you belong to? Now, Bhagavan was asked this question, and that Bhagavan said, I don't belong to any of the three. So why? Because people who love for love, that is business. You love me, I love you. That is called business. Then there are second category is like parents' love for children. The children may not love them, but parents continue to love them. That is the second category. The third one is the one who doesn't have any love for anybody. Means what? The one who has gone beyond all these Paramahamsas. They revel in Paramatma. They have no particular love for a particular person or a particular thing. So that is the third category. And Bhagavan said, I belong to none of this because I love you so much. Therefore, my situation is totally different. Like this he answers in Bhagavata. So here Bhattadari is just mentioning only one example. One Gopika got angry with him. Continuing. Iti mukha. Iti mutakula.
इति मुदाकुलै कृष्णवल्लवी जनैः सममुपागतो कृष्णायामुने तटे मृडुकुचाम्बरै कृष्णाकल्पितासने घुसृणभासुरे कृष्णापर्यशोभताः
Tvam upagadaha yamune tate. You who arrived on the banks of Yamuna, samam vallavi janaihi, along with the gopi women, iti akulaihi muda, who were thus overcome with joy, paryashobhataha, kalpitasane, did shine greatly on the seat. Dusrna bhasure, Gusrana bhasure, which was resplendent with saffron, Mutu kuchambarehi, having been made of their soft upper garment. Now, this is also there in Bhagavatam, that when Bhagavan appeared, they didn't know what to do. So they took out the Angavastram, what is that? What you call this? Upper garment. Now, what you call the Churidar Gau?
Chunni. Dupatta.
Yeah, chunni. That chunni. And in that chunni, they have what? Sneezed also. They must have wiped their nose also. All those things are there. While crying, their tears will come out. They wipe their tears. Sometimes they sneeze also. Sometimes they, blow their nose also. All those things are all there in that chunni. And they took out the chunni and put on the ground and made Bhagavan sit there. So that is what is said here. Continuing.
कतिविधा कृपा कृष्णा केऽपि सर्वतो धृतदयोदया कृष्णा केचिदाश्रिते कतिचिदीदृशा कृष्णा मादृशेष्वपीति अभिहितो भवान् कृष्णा वल्लवी जनैः
Kripa katividha. Compassion of how many kinds? Kepi dhrita deyodaya sarvataha. Some are very compassionate towards all. Kechit ashrite kintu, some towards dependence, but kitichit idrishaha, some others are in this manner like you, unkind. Madrisheshu api, towards even people dependent on you like us. Iti bhavan apihitaha, thus you are spoken to. Vallavi janaihi, by the Gopi women. Yeah, this I already told you. These questions were asked by the Gopis. So Bhattadari has mentioned that here. So compassion, love is also many kinds. Some are loving towards all, some towards dependence, some others are in this manner like you, unkind. Towards even people dependent on you like us. He put it in a different way. So in Bhagavatam it is a direct question. Which category you belong to? Like this they ask the question. But here put it in a very mild way. Continuing.
Ahi kumarika naiva shankyatam kathinatamayi prema katare mai tu chetaso vonuvrittaye kritamidam maya krishnatyochivan bhavan.
Bhagavan answers saying that Ayi Marikaha, oh pretty beautiful Gopikas, na eva shankyatam, do not even suspect kathinata mai prema katare, kathinata, hardness in me, mai, who is overcome by love, prema katare, tu idam kritam maya, but this has been done by me, anuvrittaye mai vaha chetasaha mai. That is, anuvritti means fixation of mind in me. So this I have done it because in separation, your love for me intensify. That's what happens, in separation, our love increases. That is why sometimes husband and wife together, you have to ask your husband, go for a travel. Somewhere you go. So then what happened? And she start missing. So this is depicted in our Bhagavan's Katha also, Bala Leela. And when Vrindavanam, from the Gokulam, Bhagavan had to leave for Vrindavan. At that time, there was a problem. His mother was so attached to the house, house of Gokul. So she was not prepared to go. And this Vasudeva, Nandagopal said, we have to leave because this place has become too much for our Kanaya. So many obstacles, so many Rakshasas coming and attacking him. It is inauspicious for him. So we have to look for a safer place. And what do you call this? The Yashoda Mai said, nothing doing, I am not moving out of this house. This house has got so much memory. This is where my little boy is born. And all the walls and everything, he has got my, stories to tell about my feeling, my emotions, etc. So I have nothing today, I am not going. So, and Nandagopal looked at Kanaya. You are the Lord, you have to find a way. So Kanaya said, okay, let us leave her for some time. So both Nandagopal and Kanaya, Both left home. When she left home, suddenly left home without telling her also. And this Yashoda sitting there in the house where they have gone, because she cannot live. She cannot live a moment without seeing Krishna. That was her love for Krishna. Every time she has to see him. Even she is cooking, she is thinking about him. While cutting vegetables, she is thinking about him. That is how she is. And suddenly she disappeared. No trace of him. And she is not told that where she is going. Then at least she has some satisfaction. He has gone somewhere. But that also they are told. And she started thinking that I refuse my husband first time in my life. Maybe he is angry with me. He left me and gone. Like this, she started thinking. And then what about my Kanaya? Without him, I cannot live. He also left me. And she started thinking so much that without them, what is the point I have this house? And these are all only 4 walls. It is like a prison for me. Without them, when they came back, she was totally changed, completely. And then she was ready to go wherever Bhagavan says she will go. So that is what Bhagavan says here. In separation, your love for me intensified. So if you want to test somebody's love, you have to ask them to move out. Go somewhere, and then how much you miss him. That shows that's why children also, when they go on a what you call a trip or something, they ask, did you miss me? And you must say, I missed you. Otherwise they feel miserable. Actually, you don't miss them because they're very happy actually. Can't say that to them. Continue.
अयि निशम्यतां कृष्णा जीववल्लभाः प्रियतमो जनो कृष्णा नेदृशो मम तदिह रम्यतां कृष्णा रम्ययामिनीषु अनुपरोधमिति कृष्णा आलपो विभो
Ye Sri Vallabha Nishamyatam. O dearest one, Jiva Vallabha. One addresses them as Jiva Vallabha. O dearest one, do listen. Janaha na priyatamaha idrishaha mama. There is no person so dear to me as you are, because you have given up everything and come to me. Considering that I am your only refuge. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. You have demonstrated that. Therefore, there is no person so dear to me as you are. Tas ramyatam anuparodham. Therefore, delight yourself without hindrance. Ramyayaminishu iha. In the beautiful nights on the Yamuna banks. Iti vibho tum alapaha. Thus, O omnipresent Lord, you did say to these gopikas. Continuing.
इति गिराधिकं कृष्णामोदमेदुरैः व्रजवधूजनैः कृष्णा साकमारमन् कलितकौतुको कृष्णा रासखेलने गुरुपुरीपतेः कृष्णा पाहि मां गदात्
Kalita Kautukaha, demonstrating eagerness. Araman Rasakelane, delightfully engaging yourself in sports of love. Sakam Vraja Vathu Janaihi, with the host of Gopikas, Athikam Modamedureihi, who had been filled with immense joy than ever before, iti girahi, on account of such talk by you, He Gurupuri Pate, O Lord of Guruvayur, Tum Pahimam Gatat, may you protect me from all ailments. With that dasakam is complete. Now comes the 69th dasakam. This is the Rasa Krida, very famous, and also it is one of the most beautiful composition. It is a masterpiece of Bhattadari. The choice of words and literacy, literature, beauty of literature, all of them you can see in this. Continue.
केशपाशधृतपिञ्चिका वितति सञ्चलन्मकरकुण्डलम् हारजालवनमालिका ललितमङ्गरागगनसौरभम् पीतचेलधृतकाञ्चिकाञ्चिदमुदञ्चदंशुमणिनूपुरम् रासकेलिपरिभूषितं तव हि रूपमीश कलयामहे.
Just chanting itself, it's so beautiful. He Isha Vayam Kalayamahe. O Supreme Lord, we meditate. Kalayamahe means we meditate. Tavahi Rupam, on your well-known form. What form? Rasa Keli Paribhushitam, appropriately dressed for the rasa dance. What is that? Kesha Pasha Dhrita Pinchika Vitati. How he is dressed? With the beautiful locks of hair, adorned with a row of peacock feathers. Sanchalan Makara Kundalam, with Makara-shaped ear pendants dangling. Sanchalan, it is dangling. Harajala Vana Malika Lalitam, and also beautiful with innumerable pearl necklaces and floral garlands adorning the neck. Angaraga Khana Saurapam, fragrant with sandal paste and other strong perfumes. Pita Jela Dhrita Kanchi Kanchitam, adorned with golden girdle fastened on yellow waist garment. Udanjadamshu Mani Nupuram, and with feet adorned with gem-studded anklets, flashing brilliant rays of light. Continuing.
तावदेव कृतमण्डने कलितकञ्चुलीककुचमण्डले गण्डलोलमणिकुण्डले युवतिमण्डलेऽथ परिमण्डले अन्तरासकलसुन्दरी युगळमिन्दिरारमणसञ्चरन् मञ्जुलां तदनुरासकेलिमयि कञ्जनाभ समुपादधाः.
Ayi Kanchanabha, O Padmanabha, one with a lotus in the navel, Kanchanabha. Tavat eva, at that very time, Yuvati Mandale, when that group of young women, Kalita Kanchulika Kucha Mandale, with Kalita Kunchalita Kucha Mandale, with their dress tightened properly, it was all what you call loose and all that. They tied up because they are going to dance. Gandalopa Mani Kundale, and gem-studded pendants dangling on their cheeks. Krita Mandane, and adorned themselves in other ways too. Atha Parimandale, had thereafter arranged themselves in a circle. Sancharan, you moving about. Antara Sakala Sundari Yugalam, between every two of those beautiful girls, Upikas, Hey Indira Ramana, oh, the consort of Indira, goddess Lakshmi, Samupatatha Manjulam Rasakelim, did duly perform the beautiful Rasa dance. So Bhagavan divided himself into many and stood in between two gopikas. Kanchanabha. So there is a Sri Krishna Karnamridam written by Villamangala Swamigal. He described this Rasa Leela in a very beautiful way. He compares with meditation. Don't think that it is a simple dance. He says, Angana, Angana, Antare Madhava, 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 Antare Angana. Angana, Angana, Gopi, Gopi. Suppose you look at the Rasa Krida from far away, what you see? Gopi, Gopi, in between Krishna, Madhava. Now, if you shift your attention from Gopi to Krishna, then what do you see? Madhava, Madhava, Andare Angana. You see two Madhavas, two Krishnas, and in between Gopi. Now, this is what happens in meditation. A Gopi is compared here with your mantra. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, this mantra. In between, what is that? Silence. That silence is Madhava. So first we go from chanting mantra to mantra. That is the first step. The second step is what? You shift your mind from mantra to the silence. And silence is Bhagavan. Then what happened? You go from silence to silence. And Gopi, the mantra become incidental. Then slowly, slowly, slowly you forget about gopis also, means mantra also. And your mind become totally absorbed in silence. So this is what Villamangala Swami says. This is the greatest form of meditation. So occupying the center of the circle, some say Bhagavan occupied the center of the circle, played melodiously on the flute. Vasudeva Tava.
वासुदेव तव भासमानमिह रासकेलिरससौरभम् दूरतोऽपि खलु नारदागदितमाकलय्य कुतुकाकुला वेशभूषणविलासपेशलविलासिनी शतसमावृता नाकटो युगपदागता वियति वेगतोऽथ सुरमण्डली.
Vasudeva, O Vasudeva, Atha Akalayya. Immediately on hearing Tava Rasakeli Rasasaurabham, the charming Rasalila of yours, Vasamanamiha, that was resplendently going on there. Naradagatitam durata abhikalu, as told by Narada, though from far indeed, Suramandali Kutukakula, the host of Devas, filled the sky with eagerness. Vesha Bhushana Vilasa Pesala Vilasini Shata Samavrata, and surrounded by hundreds of celestial damsels, adept in dressing, in decorating themselves with ornaments and with amorous gestures. Vegataha agataha yugabat. They all came speedily, all together, and stationed, watching the old Rasa Krida of Bhagavan from the heavens, from the sky. Nakataha viyati. From the heavens, they stood in the sky, watching this beautiful dance of Bhagavan Krishna, Rasa Krida.
वेणुनादकृततानदानकलगानरागगतियोजना लोभनीय मृडुपादपातकृतताळमेलनमनोहरम् पाणिसङ्क्वनितकङ्कणञ्च मुहुरं सलम्बितकराम्बुजम् श्रोणिबिम्बचलदम्बरं भजत रासकेलिरसदम्बरम्.
Achata Rasakeli Rasadambaram. May you worship the majesty of Rasa dance. Venunada Kritatana Dana Kalagana Raga Gati Yojana Lobhaniya Mrutupada Pada Kritatala Melana Manoharam. One compound. Captivating due to the usage of the beautiful notes of the song played on the flute. The sweet song that was indistinct, the aptness of the various ragas, the enchanting combination of rhythms kept by the soft steps of the feet. Pani Sankanita Kankanam, the jingling of the bangles on the hands. You can see when they are dancing, their legs are moving and the hands also moving, and according to the rhythm, Muhu Amsalambita Karambujam, frequent placing of the lotus hands again and again on each other's shoulders. Sroni Bimbachala Dambaram, and the fluttering of the clothes worn around the waist. So these are all beautiful painting of the picture of how the Gopikas danced in the majestically in the rhythm of the music, flute music of Bhagavan Krishna, Muralidhara. Continue.
श्रद्धया विरचितानुगानकृततारतारमधुरस्वरे नर्तनेऽथ ललिताङ्गहारमणिभूषणे सम्मदेन कृतपुष्पवर्षमलमुन्मिषद्दिविशदां चिन्मये त्वयि निलीयमानमिव सम्मुमोहसवधूकुलम्
Atha alam unmishat sammadena, then wide-eyed with immense joy on seeing Nartane Lalitangahara Lulitangahara Manibhushane, the dance performed with the gem-studded ornaments and the captivating garlands swaying due to the graceful movement of the limbs. Shraddhaya virachitanu-gana krita tara tara mathurasware, and to the accompanying of the beautiful music sung by the Gopikas, one after another, in higher and higher notes and pitches, specially blended together with extreme care. So it looks like all the Gopikas were good singers. Divishadam kulam sabadhu kulam, the host of devas along with their wives, krita pushpavarsham sammumoha, showering a rain of flowers, remained entranced. Niliyamanam ivatvai, as if completely merged in you, Chinmaye, the pure consciousness. So seeing the Rasakrida, all the devatas are also got immersed in that joy, and they got merged in the ecstatic joy of that bliss, which is Bhagavan himself. Continue.
स्विन्न सन्नतनु वल्लरी तदनु कापि नाम पशुपाङ्गना कान्तमं समवलम्बते स्म तव तान्तिभारमुकुलेक्षणा काचिदाचलितकुन्तला नवपतिरसारघनसौरभम् वञ्चनेन तव सञ्चुचुम्बभुजमञ्चितोरुपुलकाङ्कुरा
Tadanu kapi nama pashupangana. Thereafter, one of the Gopikas, Kinna Sannatanu Vallari, her slender body perspiring and exhausted, Brishatanti Bhara Mukulekshana, her eyes drooping due to great fatigue. Avalambadesma tava kantam amsam, supported herself on your charming shoulder. Kachit achalita kuntala, another one with disheveled hair. Vanchanena, stealthily, under the pretext of feeling the smell. Sanju chumba tava bhujam, duly kissed your arm. Navapati rasana vasarosva. Navapati rasarana va saurabham. Rasarana va saurabham. Fragrant with freshly applied sandal paste. Anjitoru pulakankura. When she kissed the arm of Bhagavan, which was already freshly applied sandal paste smell, her whole body covered with horripilation. Continuing.
कापि गण्डभुवि सन्निधाय निजगण्डमाकुलितकुण्डलम् पुण्यपूर्णनिधिरन्ववाप तव पूगचर्वितरसामृतम् इन्दिराविहृतिमन्दिरं भुवनसुन्दरं हि नटनान्तरे त्वामवाप्य दधुरङ्गना किमु न सम्मदोन्मददशान्तरम्.
Kapi Punya Pura Nidhi, one Gopika who was a repository of merit. Sannidhaya Nijagandam, pressing closely her own neck. Akulita Kundalam, with her pendant dangling. Tava Gandhapuvi Anvavapa, on your cheek, imbibed. Puga Charvita Rasamrtam, the nectar of the juice from your chewed betel, that is pan, avapya tvam bhuvana sundaram, having attained you, the loveliest one in all the worlds, Indira Vihrdi Mandiram, and the play mansion of goddess Lakshmi's sports, Natanantare Kimuhi, during the course of the dance. What all sammadonmada deshantaram, state of intoxication, ecstasy, angana nadadu, did the damsels not attain? What joy they did not attain. Mind you, Lord Krishna at that time, the Rasakrida was going on. He was only 8-year-old boy, okay? So you cannot think of any other thought. It is absolute bliss. And Bhagavan is Chinmayi, embodiment of bliss. Touching him, holding him his hand or whatever, wherever he touches, that anubhava will be there. Brahmanandam. Gyanamisha viratam.
गानमीश विरतं क्रमेण किल वाद्यमेलनमुपारतं ब्रह्मसम्मदरसाकुला सदसि केवलं न नृतुरङ्गनाः नाविदन्नपि च नीविकां किमपि कुन्तलीमपि च कञ्चुलीं ज्योतिषामपि कदम्बकं दिवि विलम्बितं किमपरं ब्रुवे.
Hey Isha, Ganam Viratam. O Krishna, master of all, the singing ceased. Ganam Viratam. The singing also ceased. Kramena Vadyamelanam Aparatam Kila. Gradually the assemblage of instrument, the terminal sound of the percussion instrument like the mridangam, etc., also ceased. You may wonder who played the mridangam and all that. Not the Gopikas. It is the Devatas in the heaven. They played all the instruments. And Angana Kevalam Nanrutu. And even though the music stopped, because the momentum was created, the girls were still continue dancing. You can see that in Garba dance and all that, even though the music stopped, they continue dancing. Sadasi Brahma Sammada Rasakulaha, the group overcome by Brahmic bliss. Apicha Kimapina Avidanna, moreover, without being aware of the condition, Nivikam Kuntalim Kanchulim, the knot of their dress, hair, or the upper garment, Apicha Kadambakam Api, even the community of Jyotisham Vilampitam Divi, heavenly object like the stars and planets stood still. Aparam hi pruve, what more I can say? Continuing.
मोदसीम्नि भुवनं विलाप्य विहृतिं समाप्य च ततो विभो केलिसंमृदितनिर्मलाङ्गनवघर्मलेशशुभगात्मनां मन्मथा सहनचेतसां पशुपयोषितां सुकृदचोदिता तावदाकलितमूर्तिरादधितमारवीरपरमोत्सवान्
Vibho Vilapya Bhuvanam, O all-pervading Lord, merging the universe, Vilapya Bhuvanam, Udasimni Samapya Vihirdim cha, in the zenith of joy and ending the sport, Tataha Tvam Sukrta Choditaha, thereafter you prompted by the meritorious deeds, Pashupayoshitam of the cowherd women, Keli Samritita Nirmalanga Nava Dharma Lesha Subhagatmanam, whose bodies exhausted to the exertion of the Rasa Krida were rendered more beautiful with the freshly formed beads of perspiration. Manmatha Sahana Chetasam, with mind which were unable to resist the Cupid, Tavat Akalita Mukti, dividing yourself into equal number of form, as there were Gopikas, Adatitha, Maravira, Paramotsavan, performed the great festival of amorous sports. So this is not actually Kama Leela. In Bhagavatam it is that Kama Vijaya Leela. It is Kama Vijaya Leela. Because Kamadev came and told Bhagavan, you have conquered all devatas, everything. You have conquered Indra, you conquered Brahmaji, you conquered Agni and Varuna, Vayu, all the devatas you have conquered. But what about me? You have not conquered me. So Bhagavan said, you are born of me, you are my son. So what is there? I have to conquer you. No. You have to conquer me. Okay. Bhagavan said, okay, what is your challenge? Is that in the full moon night, among all beautiful women, you stand there and you never get affected by Kama, me. Then I consider you as Bhagavan. I said, okay. So then that is how this Rasa Krida came into existence. Among 16,000 plus ladies, beautiful girls dancing, and he himself divided into same number of Krishna and dance with them, but not unaffected by any of the temptation. That is the test. So Kama Vijaya Leela it is. Continuing.
केलिभेदपरिलोलिताभिरतिलालिताभिरबलालिभिः स्वैरमीशननुसूरजापयसि चारुणामविहृतिं व्यधाः काननेऽपि च विसारि शीतलकिशोरमारुतमनोहरे सूनसौरभमये विलेशितविलासिनी शतविमोहनम्
Nanu Isha Abalalibhihi, all powerful Lord, along with those women, Atilalitabihi, who were caressed with extreme fondness, Keli Bheda Parilolitabihi, and who were exhausted by different amorous sports, Tom Vihritim Vyatha Charu, you did sport beautifully. Surajapayasi, the waters of the Yamuna also, they entered into the Yamuna water and swam and danced there also. Swairam Tasam Nama, in accordance with their desire. Apicha Vilesitha Kanane. Then they, besides, you did go round in the forest which was Visari Sitala Kishora, captivating the mind because of the cool, gentle breeze. Maruta Manohare, gentle breeze blowing. Suna Saurabhamaye, filled with the fragrance of flowers. Vilasini Shata Vimohanam, enchanting the large number of women. Last verse.
कामिनी रीतिः यामिनीषु खलु कामिनीयकनिधे भवान् पूर्णसम्मदरसार्णवं कमपि योगि गम्य अनुभावयन् ब्रह्मशङ्करमुखानपीह पशुपाङ्गनासु बहुमानयन् भक्तलोकगमनीय रूपकमनीय कृष्ण परिपाहि माम्.
E Kamaniya, E Kamaniyaka Nidhe, Kamaniyaka Nidhe, or repository of beauty and virtue of all worlds. Itihi Bhavan, in this very manner, you Kaminihi Anubhavayan, making your beloved, beautiful Gopikas experience Yaminishu Kalukamapi, in the nights indeed, the indescribable and Purna Sammadarasarnavam, complete ecstasy of the ocean of infinite bliss. Yogigamyam Miha, attainable only by yogis. Brahma Shankara Mukhanapi, made even Brahma, Shiva and other gods. Bahumanayan Pashubanganasu, feel respect towards these mere cowherd women. Bhakta Loka Gamaniya Rupa, the Lord with form accessible only to the devout people. Gamaniya Krishna Paripahima, O most beautiful Krishna, please protect me. Pahimam. With that, the Rasa Krida portion is over. This is to be chanted every day, just by the very sheer beauty of the composition. You should enjoy reading it. We'll stop here today and we shall see next class continuing. We are already on the 70th dasaka. 30 more. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.